Hello and welcome to my October TBR and Watchlist video. Hopefully you're excited as I am that fall is here and so is October. So that means spooky season, as you can see by the background I put. So I wanted for the month of October to read some horror books or manga and watch movies or TV shows that fit the horror genre. So it gives me a chance to push myself to consume the media I've been wanting, but I just haven't. So my TBR is going to consist of both manga, manhwa, or regular books. So to start off, I have Killing Stalking 1 and 2. So I actually have read these before, but back when it was when they weren't in physical form. So I'll just show you the first couple of pages if you haven't heard or seen anything about it. It's really good. I would say it's a bit gory. If you know, you know. So basically it's about the main character. His name's Yoon Bum. He ends up liking this guy and he just stalks him basically. So yeah, he tries to get into his house. He doesn't know what he got himself into. So it's really good. I think there's a couple more. I don't know if I can show. But yeah, it's mature. They're pretty thick, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get these done quickly just because they're it's a manhwa. It's not a lot to read. And so I have these two big ones for this month, and I'm actually not sure if I'll be also including these. So yeah, I'm not sure if I will actually be including any one of these mangas just because I already have too many books to read already. But I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already know what Zom 100 is about. I'm on volume 9, just finished volume 8, and then number 10. And this is shortly after the news of that they will stop, I think after episode 10 or 9, indefinitely, which sucks because I was really excited to finally see the anime, and it just gets on hiatus that quickly. But I mean, that's why we still have the manga for. So this one is a new one. I actually was gifted, Heavenly Delusion. There's also an anime for this one as well. I'm really excited for it. It looks really interesting. It really gives me the Promised Neverland type of vibes. Yeah, these kids are just if you can pause to read. So they just want to know what's outside of what they're conditioned already to know what is outside, supposedly. Yeah, there's just really crazy stuff happening in there. So I'm not sure if I will read any of these three. Hopefully I will have time. But moving on to actual books. So for regular books, I have The Silent Patient. I actually was gifted this book as well. I heard from so many booktubers and all that stuff that it's really good. So I decided to give it a try. I might as well. I already own one. Also not sure what it's about really. But it just seems like it's gonna be really good. If it has so many good reviews from a lot of people, why not? And I think it's pretty scary, so yeah. Next up, this one was a book of the month that I got. It's What Lies in the Woods. It's about, I think, two sisters that so yeah, I think it's about their past. Yeah, something that happened in their past, in the woods. It said one of the sisters was attacked, 17 stab wounds, and they were able to identify the guy who did that, put him away for murdering women, and then it said they were heroes, they were liars. For decades, the friends have kept a secret that might be worth killing for, hidden in the forest. But now Olivia wants to tell the whole story. Then she goes missing. They're just trying to Excuse me. They're just trying to find out what happened in the woods all those years ago because that man isn't guilty. Next up is Pen Pal. As you can kind of see, I started it already. I'm just a couple pages in. Yeah, 25 pages in. I actually found this at my thrift store, at a thrift store. I've been seeing it like on TikTok for like horror book genre type of stuff, and it seems good. I liked it, like the beginning of it. So you can right there. But yeah, it seems really good. I'm excited for it to keep reading it and stuff. And the last book that I have on this TBR is Small Horrors. So the story behind this is I wanted to buddy read a book with a friend, but they didn't have that in stock at the Barnes & Noble we go to. So we were just looking around for any other type of, horror book that we can read, like a short one that's like pretty simple, that doesn't have a series or anything. We were gonna read another short horror book, but like I said, it wasn't in stock. So we found this one. It says a collection of 50 creepy stories. So the thing that really caught our attention was this little thing right here. Something mimics human voices as it lures you into the woods. I think it's about a couple pages, like 200 or something. Yeah, it's about 200 pages. Simple read, and there are a lot of short stories, so it shouldn't be too hard to finish. But I'm really excited about this one, also because I'm reading it with a friend. But I'm really excited about this one. And that is all for the TBR. I really do hope I'm able to finish all of them, just because I think I already have too much on my plate. I don't usually read regular books. I mainly read like manga and stuff, and even then I don't read too much manga. So these are the main, and these are just if I get the chance to. But moving on to movies and TV shows that I really want to watch for this month of October. Let's start there. So for the movies and TV shows, I try to keep it a small list. I have 2 movies, 2 TV shows, just because I'm already going to be reading a couple of things. I'm already going to be busy and, in life. So TV shows, I'm only going to watch season 1. So for the first one, I have a show called From. It's a family on a trip and they end up getting lost. So they ask the town people for help, but they just end up going in circles and they get trapped in the town. And as you can see, danger lurks once the sun goes down. So you need to make sure you are not caught outside once that happens. I actually did start watching this. I got up to maybe episode 3 or something and never fully finished it. I have been meaning to finish it, and it's a scary show, so let's watch it during October. The next one I have is Yellow Jackets. I think a lot of people may know what it's about. It's really popular. I think season 2 came out a while ago. So it's just about a group of high school girls. They're in a soccer team. Their plane crashes in the wilderness, and then it kind of turns into a Lord of the Flies scenario. And then years later, when they're back living their own lives and they're much older, they're trying to piece back together what really happened in the woods after the plane crash. So it kind of shows us both timelines, the past when they were in the wilderness and the present when they're all adults, trying to forget what happened. But it seems really good. I don't know if this is a spoiler, but one of the things I kind of heard was it has cannibalism in it. So that really grabbed my attention to watch it. But again, I'll only be watching season 1. And then for movies, this was a really old movie. It's called Invasion of the Body Snatchers. It's 2 health department workers. They have noticed how so many people are acting differently, and they end up finding out that they're being cloned and that their past bodies are being killed, which is so crazy. So they just race against time to save the human race from the invasion and themselves as it grows stronger by the minute. I've been meaning to watch this movie for a long time. I don't really care if it's kind of old or whatever, but it seems really interesting. Kind of reminds me of that one SpongeBob episode I'll put it here if you forget. And then after that, I'm gonna be watching Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. So it's like a found footage type of movie. Seems really good. So it's some friends explore Haunted Asylum as they're live streaming it. And then at first they joke around with the guests, like, oh, there's a ghost here. Like, who dropped that? Who said that? Like, they're joking around at first. But then once they enter, things just start getting out of control. So I feel like that one might be really a little too scary for me. But it's nice to try. All right, so that is all for my October TBR and watch list. Hopefully, I do get to read everything on my list. If not, I'll just finish it the next coming month. So after this video, I will upload a follow-up, like a reading vlog kind of. I'm excited about that. They seem fun. I like watching reading vlogs, so I will be doing that as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you actually stuck through the whole video, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.